Hey guys, it's Crypto Llama here, and I've been asked a few times recently for some more technical analysis videos on SPS. So in this video, we'll go through an update to my previous video. If you aren't interested in technical analysis and SPS price action, you can probably skip this one here and I'll see you on the next one. Also, please note that any of the information contained within this video should not be considered financial advice. If you intend on investing your own capital, you should always seek professional advice or do your own research. So with that said, guys, in my previous video, we learnt about the double 3 pattern here, which consisted of 2 flats and a zigzag ABC wave. And our pattern was validated with the completion of our Y wave here and the 61.8% fib extension of wave W, which I mentioned in my previous analysis that we would also see strong support and buying pressure there. We saw a subsequent bounce from that level as we expected and had a further confirmation with a spike in volume as well from this level. And since this bounce, we saw a move up from our Y wave of around 93% or so, which was also in line with our previous analysis. So if we look at our 161.8 extension from our previous downwards move, we saw that hit quite convincingly actually at the 0.084 mark. At that stage, we started approaching overbought territory though. And so naturally in markets, in order to see a further move to the upside, we need to see a retracement first, which we're actually seeing now in the form of an ABC correction of our 4th wave. So we should also put in our bullish flag pattern, which I also mentioned in our previous video. So we can see that this middle channel here has also been providing quite strong support and resistance levels. And whilst we're talking about support and resistance, let's go ahead and put our horizontal support and resistance levels in too. So as I also mentioned in my previous video, the top of this flag channel here is going to be an extremely vital resistance level. So if we can push through this level here and flip it into support, that's going to be a very strong bullish indicator for SPS. And by the looks of things, our 5th wave will take us up to that resistance level, which is what I'll be looking for after this corrective retracement that we're seeing now. So let's put in those movements now. So I'll be looking for something like this moving forwards. So we're currently on wave 4 here, and we've put our 5 waves in from the bounce. So current price action is floating around our ABC correction. And wave 4 is usually the most shallow retracement because it can't exceed or reach the wave 1 price action. So usually we'll see a 38.2% retracement for the completion of our wave 4 in this retracement here. So let's check that out now. I'm just going to zoom in and move to 4 hours so we can see this easier. So we're looking for a 38.2% retracement here. And we've hit that bang on at the moment. This is generally what a wave 4 will look like. It's usually the most shallow in nature of the corrections. But that's not to say though that we won't see a further move down, because it's also possible that our C wave is going to be the same length as our A wave. And I suspect that would be somewhere around the 60% retracement level. So let's just check that as well. Put the 50% into. Yeah, so that's bang on the 61.8% level. Also a pivotal support level that we've seen previously. So it's also possible here that we retrace a little bit further than our standard 38.2% level, which is where we're at currently at price action, down to the 0.0642 level at the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement. So after we finish off our 5 wave move and hit the top of our resistance level here for our bullish flag channel, It's also possible that we see a deeper retracement, and that will create our second fractal wave of this movement that we're seeing here. But we'll need to see our fifth wave play out first before we can work out any levels that are consistent with that move. I still maintain my previous analysis with conservative buying zones revealing themselves once we push through R1 and our diagonal flag pattern resistance. Also, we should check this greater move here too. Yeah, so we have a fib cluster at R3 up here from wave X and the retracement levels of our last move. There's some strong horizontal resistance here as well. And I would suggest this could be a TP level, as it's also around our bullish flag pattern target, as well as pivotal resistance. So I think in the coming months, the 0.132 level here where we see this cluster will be the real test. But for now, I'd like to see a convincing push through this R1 level and out of this channel if we're going to see continued move to the upside. As I mentioned, we may see, after we hit this fifth wave, we still may see a retracement to create that second fractal wave, but I'd still like to see a strong push out of this channel. And then I would say that this next level here, the 0.132 level, is going to be the real big test for SPS coming up soon. BTC, Bitcoin, also plays an important role here too. And we recently reclaimed the 24K, which is really important. If we can't keep that level, we will likely see a move further down on SPS to the middle or bottom of this flag channel because of the correlation coefficient. But again, the two most important buy areas for me at the moment are on the break of this bullish flag pattern above our fifth wave, and also the push through R3 here at 0.132. And that's it for me for now, guys. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the like and subscribe button. But other than that, I will see you on the blockchain.